This past June, a team of us left for Trinidad, a little island in the South Caribbean. Trinidad is an extremely lost country. It is plagued with crime, false teachers, terrorism, and neglect. Many of the people are Hindu or Muslim. They practice a religion that can temporarily offer them a ray of hope in the frightening world around them. They take part in rituals and customs to help alleviate the emptiness that they feel inside. Most of the country is very poor, and many of the families try desperately to make ends meet. They are searching. They are searching for answers, hope, love, a savior. Going door to door in a poor Hindu neighborhood was something new for all of us. Through our fear and uncertainty, God showed himself as a brave and capable God. Many of us talked with people who knew little or nothing about Jesus Christ, but we tried our hardest to share who he was in our lives. Our eyes were truly open to the need for Jesus around the world. We saw so much hurting and confusion. It really made us realize how much the gift of salvation is worth, because we got a better glimpse of what we have been saved from. On Sunday morning, we went to church. It was quite different from church back home, yet the same. As we stood to sing, the entire congregation lifted their hands, and we all praised the same God. His glory was proclaimed through our unity. It was a surreal experience for us, and one that we will never soon forget. Our hearts were continually burdened as the week went on. We visited a busy bus station where we encountered many different types of people. It really brought us out of our comfort zones. We were forced to walk up to a perfect stranger in a public place and start a conversation. Many of us talked to people who did not want to hear what we had to say. Some were even angry. But once again, God showed himself faithful. Several of us met fellow believers. It was such an encouragement to hear them talk so passionately about what Christ was doing in their own lives. It really gave us what we needed to keep going. When we all wanted to give up, God made sure to show himself to us. God's love and mercy were continually revealed to us as the week went on. We visited 2 orphanages. Our hearts were deeply broken for the children there. We never realized how much we take for granted on a daily basis until we saw how little these children had. One orphanage was not lacking the necessities needed for daily life, but the children were lacking the attention and love they deserved. They were all starving for someone to take an interest in them. We played with them for hours because we felt that the best way to show them Jesus was to show them his love through our time. The other orphanage was depressing to see. A young couple had taken in 27 children to their 2-bedroom home. They were low on funds but full of spirit. This Christian family was an inspiration to us all. They had given up everything they had to take care of orphans who had nothing. The times were hard, as were the living conditions, but they never complained. They all seemed to know that God would provide their every need just as he had promised. It was truly wonderful to witness the faith of this amazing family. In the short time that we were in Trinidad, we all felt that we did the work that God brought us there to do. We reached out to the people and showed them the love of Christ as we offered them his gift of salvation. Millions of people did not jump at the opportunity to accept him, but hundreds of people were exposed to who Jesus is and what he can be in their lives. We will never forget all the things that happened while we were there, but as the months and years roll past, our memories will become hazy. However, one thing will always remain clear. Christ called us all to preach the gospel to the ends of the earth. We've only just begun.